lucky, um, but I didn't, we just wanted to mess around with stuff. We didn't get to use any power tools. And then when I was married, my husband was like, "You don't know how to use a drill?" I'm like, and I was like, no, nobody's ever shown me. And I was really embarrassed. And he was like, "Come on, do this." And then I was like, just like you described, I was like, "This is so fun." So then I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, and then I was like, I don't want to use it because it hurts my wrist. And he's like, "You got to turn down the torque." And then I'm like, he's like, he taught me all what the things do. I'm like, "Oh, you're right. It doesn't hurt now. Okay. It doesn't feel like I'm going to, pull my hand off." And so, but that made me not afraid of tools and
Yeah.
that I really quite like doing things like that. And so you totally just described me. And you also answered one of my questions from earlier that I didn't get a chance to ask, which was, what if nobody really knows? I basically have this group of girls that need something to do over the summer. How do we know, if that's the thing? Goodness, that made me tear up because you guys are so on it. You are so on it. And also something you said, I mean, you have a lot of similarities with Dean Kamen with this lighting. I mean, I don't know if you've heard like his story and background on how he got into this, but he also started tinkering and building and doing lighting and
Hmm.
didn't perform well academically. And um there's just so many similarities. And it's so crazy because when you are that person, you think you're the only one in the world like that.